So, what do you do for a living?
I'm a traveling nurse.
Ah, cool. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I love it. I get to visit new places all the time.
It must be really cool to get to see the world, huh?
Yeah, it is. So what about you?
I'm a venture capitalist. I also have a couple of startups, and I also invest in cryptocurrency. I also dabble a little bit in commercial real estate. Is everything okay?
Yeah, my ex won't leave me alone.
Oh, okay. Well, when did you break up?
Last week.
Oh.
He was fine at first, but now he's gone all psycho.
So how'd you meet?
I met him at a medical conference. He had just started his private practice.
Mm-hmm.
Things were really great at first until he went total douchebag on me.
Really? How?
See, he cheated on me.
Oh boy.
He was abusive.
Oh dear.
He drank too much.
So I guess those are the reasons you broke up.
Yeah, I finally got tired of him cheating on me.
Well, that's his loss. He lost a good woman.
Thank you. You're very sweet.
So what are you going to do about your new psycho stalker ex-boyfriend?
I'm just gonna ignore him.
Good idea. Hey, what's so funny over there?
Oh, it's this funny cat video.
Oh, okay. Is everything all right?
No, everything is not okay.
Well, what's up? How can I help?
It's Chris again, so there's nothing you can do.
Chris, you mean your abusive ex who drank too much and stalked you?
Yeah.
I thought you said you were going to ignore him.
I tried, but he just won't quit.
What's he saying?
He's telling me that he's changed and he wants me back.
I don't think I'm comfortable with that.
Comfortable with what?
Being in contact with Chris, your ex.
What? You don't trust me?
Of course I trust you. It's Chris that I don't trust.
I can handle him.
Yeah, but...
He's my ex for a reason. You have nothing to worry about.
What's wrong? You still seem irritated.
Everything's fine.
It's Chris again, isn't it?
He's such an asshole, I swear.
That's what I've been trying to tell you all this time. I don't know why you continue to talk to the guy.
You know what? You're right.
About him being an asshole?
Yep. I just blocked him everywhere. I never want to see him.
Atta girl.
Hey, we need to talk.
Sure, what is it, babe?
I think we need to take a break.
Oh God, you're breaking up with me?
Oh, I just think some time away from each other would be good for us.
All right.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I guess so.
I have to take this. Hey.
You're out with Chris? I thought you were done with him.
I know, but he promised that he'd change, and I think I believe him this time.
But you said you were completely done with him. You blocked him.
Yeah, but he texted me from a different number, and we just kind of sort of started talking again.
How the fuck did I not see this coming? His first mistake?
Taking her to a restaurant on the first date.
Guys, this is 2023.
And girls are taking advantage of men like you all the time.
How?
Booty calls.
This is exactly what I warn against in law number 3 of the 49 Laws of Sharpe.
Law number 3, never feed her before you f her. Foodie call is a recent moniker invented to humorize the deceitful act of a female going on a date with a man she is not romantically interested in, unbeknownst to the man, for the sole purpose of getting a free meal. There are laws against false advertising and false representation that come with stiff penalties, yet today's women willfully, wantonly, and brazenly engage in this activity with impunity on a regular basis. This act takes advantage of a man's provider instincts and his sexual desires, which makes it easy for women to feed themselves on another man's dime while misleading them about their true intentions. Abiding by this law will help you steer clear of this trap, saving you money, and most of all, save your time.
So, what do you do for a living?
I'm a traveling nurse. This was the first red flag.
Actually, it's 2 red flags.
Really? I know one is her being a nurse.
And red flag number 2 is that she is a traveling nurse.
Ah, yes. Double whammy.
Law number 17. If she travels without you, she will cheat. Internalizing laws 2, 5, 7, and 8 will make it very obvious to you that you should never commit to a woman who regularly travels for work. Quote-unquote girls trips are also on the no-no list when it comes to commitment. When women travel, they cheat, and that's all there is to it. If she's even half decent looking, she's got men throwing dick at her from every direction when she travels. Combine that environment with her lack of impulse control and her physical distance from you, and you've got a recipe for a serial cheater who uses traveling to both facilitate and get away with it. Team building activities, vacations with the girls in Cancun or Vegas, even holiday trips to see her family are all environments conducive to infidelity.
I'm a nurse. I sleep with male nurses and doctors.
Now, to be fair, most women are which means that any job or career they have has little to do with their whorish proclivities. However, there are certain occupations that give women far more opportunities to take than others, and these are the main ones. Now, this isn't to say that every flight attendant, hairdresser, or personal trainer is a... Actually, yeah, it does, because most women are...
I love it. I get to visit new places all the time.
It must be really cool to get to see the world, huh?
Yeah, it is. So what about you?
I'm a venture capitalist. I also have a couple of startups, and I also invest in cryptocurrency. I also dabble a little bit in commercial real estate.
Here's red flag number 3.
Her phone is at the table.
And not in her purse.
Plus, she actually responds to the text while he's talking.
Any woman who can't put her phone away on a date
Should never be taken seriously for anything outside of bedroom fun. Is everything okay?
Yeah, my ex won't leave me alone. Another red flag, talking about her ex.
And why doesn't her ex leave her alone?
Because she still talks to him.
And any woman still talking to her ex?
Is still messing around with her ex.
Never forget that. Oh, okay. Well, when did you break up?
Last week. Last week?
Way too soon to be out on a date.
Unless she's using you for validation.
A free meal.
To make her ex jealous.
Or all 3. Oh.
He was fine at first, but now he's gone all psycho.
So how'd you meet?
I met him at a medical conference. He had just started his private practice. Met him at a medical conference, eh?
I wonder if she had a boyfriend at the time.
The way modern women operate? Probably so.
Meaning what, class?
She likely cheated on her boyfriend with this guy.
But here's something else.
Notice how he just shrugged his shoulders?
Like he didn't care?
Or that he just dismissed what happened?
Guys, this is when most of you start sleepwalking through your relationships with women.
Shrugging off something like psycho stalker ex-boyfriend
Is why so many guys get completely blindsided when they find out she cheated.
with her ex.
Pay attention, guys.
Things were really great at first until he went total douchebag on me.
Really? How?
Let's see. He cheated on me.
Boy.
He was abusive.
Oh dear.
And he drank too much. Whether this is true or not,
This is still a huge red flag.
why?
Because if she's telling the truth,
It means she's attracted to losers.
and if she's lying,
It means she's a liar.
and if she's lying,
She belongs to the streets.
either way,
Any woman who trashes her ex,
was likely worse than the ex. So I guess those are the reasons you broke up.
yeah, I finally got tired of him cheating on me. Any woman who takes back a serial cheater,
Is a woman who has very low self-esteem,
and women with low self-esteem,
are almost always promiscuous.
and we all know how promiscuous women act in relationships.
Well, that's his loss. He lost a good woman.
Thank you, you're very sweet.
What are you gonna do about your new psycho stalker ex-boyfriend?
I'm just gonna ignore him.
Good idea. This entire sham of a relationship could have been completely avoided had he just paid attention from the start.
So many of you just sleepwalk through your interactions with women
And end up getting blindsided.
when the writing was on the wall.
So how do you get and apply this wisdom?
How will you know what to look for?
Well, there are a couple of ways. Number 1,
Experience.
and number 2,
Get your hands on our relationship courses.
how to properly vet women for long-term relationships.
How to build a quality woman from the ground up.
Womanese, the 49 Laws of Sharpe,
The Gold Digger Guide.
the Shit Test Guide.
And much more.
Go to tsracademy.com now to keep this from happening to you.